My dear Marawi and the whole of Mindanao, never really set foot on your precious soil and never laid my eyes on your beauty, but I read and heard a lot about you. You are very rich in natural resources. You have impressive tropical rainforests, fertile valleys, and great biodiversity. It is these facts that you are indeed considered as the land of promise. For your information, you are on the top of my bucket list. It is my fervent wish to visit you one day. Young as I was, I heard stories about your existence by my Uncle David and my eldest brother Alas, or Peter Dangatan, who served long years in the army and upholding and defending peace and order in this part of the Orient Seas. I remember my late mother who used to worry every time my brother would be deployed in your soil, hell-bent in prayer that he would come back home unharmed, kicking and alive. By God's mercy and grace, my brother is still with us, survived all the odds and ends, and is now enjoying every moment with his grandchildren. My late father used to read aloud and record in his cassette recorder all my brother's letters that we receive, perhaps to make us feel the hardships he had experienced, from the trembling sounds of firing guns and flying bullets to the dryness of the throat from thirst and hunger in the midst of the killing fields. This world knows that you have a lot of questions that you had been searching for answers. First and foremost is the presence of troublemaking souls bothering your beautiful and peaceful existence. How many innocent lives and defenders of your peace died or perished for your sake in the line of duty? Countless, like the strands in my hair and the sands by the seashore. The large number of violent separatist groups operating in your soil has been the primary factor of the decades-long raging conflict. I cried, thinking that your situation is simply a case of an oppressed nation. Aside from these conflicts, you are a target of multinational companies eager to exploit your agricultural riches, mining resources, and forests, apart from plundering your natural wealth, causing havoc and destruction in the ecology and ancestral lands of your inhabitants. You and your adjoining islands are bristling with arms. The army and military are omnipresent. The rich landlords and capitalists and the mining and logging companies all have around them the 3 Gs: guns, goons, and golds at their disposal. All that small children and innocent settlers can do is to pack up and leave their beloved dwellings and move to a safer zone with heavy hearts, knowing not where to find food and basic essentials of daily living. Sadly, like what is happening right now. Yet on the other hand, positivity and spiritualism are still the name of the game. We who are very far away might be afraid, troubled, and worried, but most of those in Mindanao are taking it easy and having fun roaming around and taking selfies with the soldiers. For sometimes we take it upon ourselves to absorb news in exaggeration. But exaggeration or not, allow me to express my thoughts and feelings through words to voice out my concern. Nevertheless, I always believe that peace is not the absence of war but the presence of justice. It means not only respecting human rights, it also means putting an end to all the forms of poverty, inequality, and injustice which breed violence. You are a potentially very rich island, but your wealth needs to be owned and controlled by your people ideally, not as at present in reality by an alliance of corrupt politicians, landlords, and multinationals. We belong to only one nation. Let's unite and join hands to fix all this mess. Martial law has been declared by the highest chief of the land. In everything and everywhere, amidst all these troubles, with our prayers, not martial law, not the government, not the military, but God is still in control. Sincerely yours, Jane.
This is Marawi City, 5 years since the war between government troops and Maute ISIS group. Cultural center, sports complex, mosques, road networks, and other infrastructure projects were already built right at the heart where the firefight took place.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Assalamualaikum, alaikumussalam, warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Isa po ako sa nalungkot nung magkagera doon sa Marawi 5 years ago. May 23, 2017. Nagsimula po ito nung gusto po nilang maglagay ng IS flag doon sa Lanao del Sur. Pero hindi nga po sila nagtagumpay. At gusto po nilang hulihin si Finilon Hapilon, yung leader ng Abu Sayyaf noon. At ito pong Marawi siege na ito, it was a clash between the Philippine Armed Forces at yun nga sa grupo ng IS at sa grupo ng mga Maute at grupo ng Abu Sayyaf. It lasted for almost 5 months and sa awa ng Diyos natapos na rin nung i-declare ni Defense Secretary Delphine Lorenzana that the war is over. Hindi po sila nagtagumpay. At going back po, mamamasyal po tayo kasama po ni General Laksamana. Itutur niya po tayo doon sa banda ng Marawi after 5 years. So let's all watch this.
Nako, yung dating malagim na lugar, it's now a place of beauty. And I'll be very happy to share it with you, yung mga videos. Napakaganda na. Salamat po, Tatay Digong. From rubbles to beauty. Okay, sa likod ko ngayon, ginagawa Sarimanok Sports Stadium.
Sports Stadium.
Wow! Ang galing! Magandang mag-held dito ng mga sporting events. Nakuha yung sport. So, punta tayo sa kanyang harapan. Mas maganda daw sa harapan.
Ang laki. Very big sports complex.
Okay. Na-imagine ko na, no? 2 years from now,
2 years
ito,
from now.
manonood ako ng football game. Philippines versus Malaysia ba o
Philippines
Indonesia?
versus Malaysia,
Ang mga
Philippines
neighboring
versus Indonesia.
Muslim countries nating pupunta dito makipaglaro ng football dito sa Marawi Sports Complex o Stadium. Okay, tingnan nyo ang ano, ipakita mo, dahan-dahan. Yan po, ang luwang, ang ganda. First class, salamat po Tatay Digong. Ang galing mo Tatay Digong. And of course, salamat kay General Del Rosario, yung namamahala dito, at saka si General Castro. Sir, salamat sa pagpapasok mo sa amin dito. Hey! Oh, ano? Ang sarap!
Ang sarap.
May ginawa ng park, tinawag nila na Rizal Park. Ang gandang
Pero
pagkagawa.
yan yata
Sige,
People's Park.
pasyal tayo,
People's Park.
Yes. Dito, lakad.
Very beautiful talaga. Indeed, ang ganda. Nahuhulog pa yung pantalon niya.
Nakasawan ka dong. Isang matampay. Matampay? Bisita lang kami. Lipay mi nga ako na.
Gwapo na ang Marawi daw.
Nakabangon na, di ba?
Gwapo na ang Marawi.
Okay,
Maganda
nandito
na
tayo
Marawi,
ngayon
bumangon
sa
na.
ginagawang Rizal Park.
Ito yung
Mali pala ako. Yung unang park na pinuntan ko, People's Park pala yon. Ito, Rizal Park. Lapitan natin ha. Ang ating pambansang bayani.
Pambansang bayani, si
Wow.
Rizal.
Hey, my salute to our national hero. Thank you po, Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, punta tayo dito. Ang ganda oh. Ito oh, may ginagawa ang gandang School of Living
School
Traditions.
of Living Traditions.
Kasi po, ang kultura ng mga kapatid nating Maranao, napakayaman. Oh, di ba? Ang ganda yung kwan sa GMA na Legal Wives. Napakayaman. Nakuha, malapit ah.
Ang ganda.
School of Living
Beautiful
Traditions. Then, ikot mo. Punta tayo, mayroong gwapo doon, no? Yung ruins ng mosque.
Wow. Very nice.
Okay, ito po, may napakagandang tanawin. Kita nyo yan, no? Ito po yung polo, miniature ba yan?
Stop natin
Turret
doon.
ng
Yun po yung
famous Bato
isang-
Mosque sa Marawi na sentro po ng grabing labanan ng Marawi Siege. Kaya lang hindi po dito ang original na location nito. Nasa ibang area, dito sa left side natin, ginagawa na yon. Kaya lang ito, magandang pinutol itong tuktok ng mosque, nilagay dito para alaala natin yung nangyari nung digmaan. Ilapit natin ang lapit. Ito po, natadtad ng bala.
Maganda po ang ginawa nila doon. tinanggal nila yung ruins ng isang structure sa Marawi, natagtad ng bala at iniligay nila mismo doon sa sentro. It's very symbolic, historically symbolic. Maalala mo talaga ang nangyari when you will see.
So, dahan. Reminder ito, reminder na huwag na nating papayagan ulit na may mga terorista na manggugulo
it's a reminder
sa ating
for all of
bansa.
us.
Okay? Dito po sa Marawi, bago nagkagera, maganda po ang relasyon ng mga Muslim at Kristiyano. Sa katunayan, nagsisimbolo po na it's not an issue yung religion. Kasi ang Muslim at Kristiyano, magpinsan yan, galing lahat sila kay Abraham. So,
Yes, totoo po ang sabi ni General. Muslims and Christians are brothers. Kasin sabi pa nga niya. Kahit ano po ang paniniwala ng isang Muslim, kahit ano pang paniniwala ng isang Kristiyano, magkapatid po rin tayo, magtulungan at magkaisa.
masarap mag-conference sa lugar na ito. O, lapitan natin ang convention center. Hey, what a beautiful sight. Makita nyo sa likod ko. Ito po ang Grand Mosque na tinatawag nila dito. Wow! Ang ganda. Alhamdulillah. Salamat po sa Diyos na gumawa ng langit at lupa. Natapos na ang place of worship ng ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Lapitan natin ha. Yes. Again, sentro ito ng matinding bakbakan noong 2017. Okay, ito, Barangay Hall. Barangay Lombak, Amadaya. Ang ganda ng Barangay Hall nila. Grabe, parang munisipyo. Diba? Dito, interview natin itong kapatid nating tagano. Kumusta kayo sa Marawi? Nakabangon na ba?
Okay ako, nakabangon po sir.
Bangon na?
Oh.
Okay.
Pero matagal pa sir na siguro yung mga ganito na
Di bale, hinay-hinay na sigurado, di ba?
Opo.
Hinay-hinay.
Sa likod, ano yun? Market?
Oh.
Dahan-dahan.
Yung parang mall na, parang yung po yung bago naman na
Mall.
lalagyan na mga yung nakaraan po.
Di ba, mga business.
Oh.
Okay, ito, business center, no? Business district.
Oh.
So, papatayo ng mga malls. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay, sige, punta tayo sa ibang mga lugar. Okay, ito naman ang pinapatayo na mall. Pagganyan, no? So, yung dating business district, ito na, bumabangon na talaga. So, sa unahan pa, may mga magaganda pang development zone.
So ayun po mga kaibigan, nakita po ninyo a little libreng pato ni General sa Marawi. And let's just pray na for this another 6 years coming under the leadership or under the governance of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. More progress will coming soon. Hindi lamang po sa Marawi, hindi lang sa Mindanao, kundi sa buong Pilipinas. Thank you for watching and have a very great day.